This has been a crazy week. It has been a crazy week because there are things that have been trending around, all right? And we need to be very careful because if we are not careful, we might end up having a situation whereby men hate women and women hate men. And we're ending up in a total gender war kind of a fight. If at all we are waiting for World War III to happen between Iran and Israel, actually I tend to think, believe and fear that World War III might actually end up being between men as a gender and female as a gender, all right? And every single day we are having cases of men doing this to women and women doing this to men, and the women who are all over social media. And this is what I keep on saying. Please, women that are listening or watching Dr. Fanike tonight, if mwanaume wako amekukosea, if your man has done you wrong, and you want to come on TikTok live to rant, you want to do a TikTok video to rant, please mention your man. Mention the name of your man, John Wanyama. Mention John Wanyama, you cheated on me, you are a dog. Mention Kimani Wajohi. You get? But hii mambo ya kusema ati mwanaume wako mmoja na comments, unakuja kushow social media mzima, oh wanaume ni madogi. Well, please, mimi I am a good man. My woman does not think I am a doggy. And you need to be careful the words of your tongue. If you keep on calling your man doggy, siku moja utafungua mlango upate kuna taska hapo nje ya nyumba. Utapata kuna kabosko kako nje ya nyumba. So now, having said that, ladies and gentlemen, there's a woman who claims that she enjoys beating men. For some weird reason, she enjoys beating men. And she says that is why she will stay single. These are not my words. These are the words of this lady.
I feel like the only reason I'll ever want to get married is to have someone that I'm always going to be hurting every time I cheat, and someone that I'm going to always beat up every time I am angry. I just enjoy beating up men. So yes, the reason I'm staying single, or the reason I am not even married, is because the minute I enter a relationship, I'm going to pour out all my anger on men on that person. Hey, all the wickedness I've always wanted to do to men, that person has just entered the trap. So that's why I'm just staying on my own. So all this one that my mom is praying for me to get husband.
Now, if I owned TV47, I would have been so angry and have broken all these cameras and a piganduru, but at least there's a piganduru. Wow! I don't get, why is it a fight? I don't get why. And you see, the problem is, this issue is a societal issue. And it starts right from the authorities, even from the police station. When a woman goes to report that she's been beaten up by a man or by the husband, whichever position the man holds in her life, the police are normally very worried and very concerned. The bloggers are ready to take the story around, all right? But when a man goes to report that amechapwa na mwanamke, it becomes a problem. It becomes a source of fun and comedy, which is really becoming now a societal issue, ladies and gentlemen, all right? So this is it. Now, you realize, like today, let me tell the men, it is, I did a case study, and even you, some of you, probably you've actually noticed that. Dem, siku moja angalieni, dem akiwa hapa Kenyatta Avenue, ama hapa Moi Avenue, ama Ludhuli Avenue, ama Tomboya Street, dem akiibiwa handbag, apige nduru, my handbag. Oh, handbag yangu imeibiwa. My handbag has gone. Oh my goodness. Unapata wasoko like, oh my God, nani huyo? Mwizi anachukuliwa, anachapwa vitu kama hizo. But mwanaume akiibiwa wallet tao. Hata kwanza the first thing ukipiga nduru tu hivi, the first one anakuja ni watu wa NEMA. Noise pollution, because you're a man. Now, having said that, it is unfair that this lady can come out and say that she enjoys actually beating up men. Now, I saw another lady say that women should normalize dating men that they can beat. And my question is, ni wanaume wangapi wananiangalia sahi wenye wanachapwa na mabibi kila siku na waongei? And the funniest thing is, our guest today, Tumbili, who will be coming on the show later on. Tumbili is actually a victim ya kuchapwa na bibi. Mwanaume hizi sema mbele ya watu anachapanga na mwanamke because atachekwa. So we need to check, are we encouraging these toxic relationships and toxic revenge? When it comes to relationship and mimi mtu asijaribu kunichapa. Kama mama yangu hajawahi nichapa, mimi mtoto wa mtu asifikiria anaweza niwekelea mkono. Naweza kulaani, mimi ndakutemea mate kwa uso ushangae. Haya, moving on from that. Hata we're not even going far. We're not even going far. Hapa tu hii story imekuwa ikitrend the whole